And hey, if this video reached 1000 likes, I will make this gaming PC build. Alright, so this is hands down one of my favorite gaming PCs of this year. This is a PC that I would want to get for myself, and I'm striving, working my ass off to actually get. So please press on that like button and check out the links in the description if you're interested. This PC costs around $1000, and let's get to it. So first up, we got the benchmarks, and this PC is mainly focused towards being an high FPS 1440p or even a streaming gaming PC. So we're looking at the high FPS benchmarks, and at Warzone 2 1080p high settings or maybe ultra settings, we were getting around 165 frames per second. This is awesome actually how Warzone is. Next up, we got Overwatch 2, and at 1080p we were getting 600 frames per second, which is very crazy frame rates. Next up, we got Fortnite, and at 1080p the X12 we were getting 450 FPS, which is still crazy. Next up, we got Valorant, and at 1080p ultra settings we were getting 600 FPS on average. It keeps getting crazier, And last but not least, Rainbow Six Siege at 1080p low settings ultra textures we were getting 500 FPS. So this is a crazy good gaming PC for the money you're paying, for $1000, and you have really good capabilities. And we're looking at the i5 13600KF. The reason with that, it goes for $300 right now. You don't need the integrated GPU if you necessarily really need it, in case anything went wrong. You could spend the extra $20. And the CPU cooler is the Vitro V5 CPU cooler. Yeah, the 13600KF, even with a DDR4 setup, is hands down one of the best value for money high-end CPUs that you can get right now. And the fact that you can actually fit it on a $1000 gaming PC and get that really good, screaming crazy good value for money is one of the best things about it. And the board, we're looking at the Gigabyte B760M-DS3H. Now this board goes for $125. This one will support our CPU out of the box. It's actually not the biggest board in terms of size, so actually this will make the PC actually kind of smaller and more lightweight. Yeah, it will handle our CPU fine. You'll have really good temperatures, you will have really good VRM temperatures, and you can even upgrade to a 3900K, which is less likely because when it comes to the upgrade path, it is not the best compared to the Ryzen 7000 series CPUs. But nevertheless, I'd love this PC. I'd like to have it for the next 4 to 5 years. And the RAM, we're looking at 216GB of DDR4 3200 MHz RAM for $65 from Silicon Power. 32 gigs is more than enough for anything basically right now. I have 32 gigs on my PC right now, and I'm not complaining. I'll never complain for a lot of time actually. And the SSD, we're looking at a 1TB M.2 NVMe SSD, and there is also an extra space in case you wanted to upgrade to a PCIe Gen 4 SSD, But yeah, for $45, around $50, it gets the job done. You will never complain, and I love it actually. You get them fast boot up times and loading speeds basically. And the GPU, this is a brand new GPU that we're looking at. Actually, we're looking at AMD's RX 6700 XT. I know before you come at me with that driver issues that has AMD going on right now, AMD said that they will drop the latest drivers or new drivers in around 2 weeks from the way I'm recording this video. But when it comes to the 6700 XT, right now it's one of the, if not the best mid to high end brand new GPU that you can get right now for the money. You can find it for $370 on Amazon. You can even find it for $350 even. It's a pretty good GPU. I actually love it. You can actually get it used for around 300 to 320. It screams value for money. When you compare it to something like the RTX 3070, you're getting around the same performance. And I'd love pairing a 13600K with something equivalent in performance to these GPUs. You're getting really good value for money in my opinion. And the power supply, we're looking at a 750 watt power supply for thermal take, because you can upgrade to a 4780 Ti in the future if you want to. You can upgrade to something like a 4080 even though I wouldn't recommend it, but 750 watt gives you the upgrade path. And the case, we're looking at the Montec Air 100. This case goes for around $70 to $75, and this is the budget for the case, so I'd leave that open to you, whatever you want to go with. So yeah, that's been it. If you like the video, press on that like button. If you want to see more videos of that, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, and peace.